What's up, Dragon Brood? Today I realized there's a card that's still going to be legal post-rotation that I really like, and it's Teething Wormlet. We haven't played with this much in recent lists, and there's some really cool stuff we can do with this that we haven't been doing. So I want to take a look at this list that will be rotation ready, so if you want to craft this, if you already have the cards, you're not wasting wild cards. And most of these, except for like 2 different cards, I think, really can show up in other deck lists as well. But let's hop right into it and talk about this Teething Wormlet. Every time we have an artifact enter the battlefield, it's going to get a +1/+1, and you will gain life. However, you only get the +1/+1 once each turn, but you can gain as much life. We're going to be playing some Get Lost just for some removal, and we're going to pair that with Legion Extruder. Mostly because we're going to have a lot of other artifacts that we can just keep turning into golems as well. Sharp-Eyed Rookie. It gets to make some actual artifacts that we need, and possibly gives us a way to draw cards. Old Tech Matter Weaver. This is a fun one too because it lets you copy artifact tokens or just make you other golems that happen to be artifact creatures. But most often I think we're going to be copying tokens, but we'll see. We're going to play some Sandstorm Salvager, and arguably I think we could go to a full set of 4 Salvagers, which I may end up doing. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and cut that now. We'll just play 2 Matter Weavers and 4 Salvagers. We're going to go ahead and play some Sentinel of the Nameless City because this makes a map every turn, helping our cause here. And of course, Ghired gets to copy whatever tokens we've had enter the battlefield that turn. Hopefully it's going to be 3/3 golems, but we'll see. We do also have Thousand Moon Smithy, which can make really big golems, and we'd love to copy those with Ghired, so see if we get a chance. Also randomly, Bonehorde Dracosaur sometimes makes 3/1 dinosaurs, and we can copy those. If not, we get treasure we can copy, and we get extra cards. But this is really good for something that can come over the top. And then just for some added flavor, we're going to play some Roxanne, because we can deal damage when she enters the battlefield, we can deal damage when she attacks, and that mana goes a long way toward us being able to do multiple things in a turn if we get the mana or access to the cards a couple different ways here. So yeah, we played a version of this earlier in the season. There's a couple of cards that will not be standard legal that we had to take out of this list, but I think it still works. So if you have this from earlier in the season, it did pretty well, and you should enjoy playing this updated list. If you want to download it, we're going to leave a link to Moxfield. It'll be in the description. They're a channel sponsor. You can go over there, download it. You can try it for yourself. And if you want a bunch of other rotation ready deck lists, I'm going to go ahead and link up there somewhere. You'll see a little box. You can click on that. It'll take you to a playlist that's got like 20 decks or whatever already ready to go if you want stuff to play right now and know you're not wasting your wild cards. Anyway, though, let's go see if Ghired and all these golems can get it done. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. Because if we can get at least 1 land, we could play either of these, and maybe if we find a 4th land, we could just cast that. So this hand's just built on hopes and dreams, is what I'm saying. Nothing but hopes and dreams. Maybe we'll get to kill something. We didn't even get to kill something with Extruder here. That's very sad. I was kind of hoping, because we really want to take turn 3 to probably play Sentinel here, though I could play Salvager. We'll see. I'm gonna play Salvager. That's fine. I almost played Sentinel with the idea that I could like search for a land and still play Extruder, but Extruder doesn't really even kill anything here. Yep, Scorching Shot. You got it. Tap it, deal a damage to me? Is that what that does? Oh no, you have to pay 1 to deal a damage to me. That's not even that great. Alright, I'm going to sacrifice this Salvager if they choose to block. Mostly because I want to take the turn to play Wormlet into Extruder. I was going to say, if I was the opponent, I'd be a little suspicious blocking here, but I don't know, maybe they thought we were going to do something and then they could kill it in response. I don't know. Because that would have been reasonable. Alright, so we take a point. Okay, it's not bad. It's not a great board state, but, you know, we got a little bit of something done. What even is that guy? Sacrifice another creature, you put a counter on it. If okay, this is just like budget Outlaws, I guess. Okay. Seems fine. No attacks. Sure, that is duly murdered. You got it. Alright, now we're going to go big. And attack. Unfortunately, these are legendary lands, so we can't have more than one of those active. I'm going to kill a big 6/6. I would completely understand. We discard 2 cards. You know what? It's going to be these 2. Because I would like to cast another big smithy. Which probably makes them suspicious. Like, what the hell are you keeping in hand if that's what we discarded, right? Let's tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I just realized you kind of got to be careful there. Because if that's not the exact 5 you want, you don't get to go back on it. Oh, I should have played this first. It doesn't matter. Result would have been the same. They'd have just chump blocked there, so it's alright. Okay. We got way more than lethal on the battlefield. Alright. They still have a lot of mana and a lot of cards here. Alright, that's all she wrote. We'll keep this. Kind of hope when we get to shoot something with the extruder that's worthwhile, or this hand's going to be a little tough. It's going to be tough anyway on the draw against what's probably mono green. Alright, well they didn't grow the adaptive here, so that's kind of nice. Why do I feel they have a protective spell here? Alright, I'm going to go here. I probably should just be trying to kill creatures off, but I feel like they won't play more than one creature here. I mean, if they attack, I'm just blocking, I think. Yeah. I don't think the other side of that is much better for us, so I'm fine just taking what I can there. Here we get 2 creatures. So in theory, we could block something. Don't know what it is, but I'll block and trade. I was going to say, I have no clue what that's going to be, but... let's play this... Ooh, let's not tap all of our red mana, though, when we do that arena. Just in case. Okay, they didn't have a protective spell there. That's interesting to note. So now we're kind of more incentivized to leave Roxanne available for next turn. Or I could block, turn that... Oh, that's an option too. I'm going to go and do this. I think we get more playable options this way. Let's pass a turn. Because I can still get lost something. We can make a 4/4 Golem. We can turn our Golem into a 3/3. Let's see what they do here. So we'll definitely block. Force them to turn it face up. We'll find out what it is. Okay, it's about what we thought. And they're tapped out now, so we just kill it. So, I mean, that all kind of worked out as well as we could have had it be, you know? And then we get to do this anyway, so that's awesome. Now I just need to find something to do with all this mana. Actually, that said, we can use mana on a Restless Prairie. We can turn these meteorites into actual golems. So we have options. Alright, that thing's going to be a 4/4. Oh, it's going to be a 5/5, actually. That's unfortunate. Okay, they're splitting them up, so that's good. So it won't be more than a 4. All right, question is, did you find the removal spell for that? Or, I mean, the protection spell for that. They did not. Ooh, that's good to know. All right, then let's go ahead and... I guess we can just play this pre-combat. Doesn't really matter. Attack, attack. Not that concerned if we lose a 3/3 golem here. Alright. We kind of got everything we need here. Don't know what that last card is, but I'm assuming it's not as helpful. Oh, it's a Gold Vein Hydra. That's real. Yeah, let's go 1, 2, 3. Probably not attacking with you. Actually, making that a 4, 5. Maybe that's the best thing. Let's tap one of these. That's 4. It doesn't really matter here, does it? Let's just tap this. Alright, let's activate this. Oh, Arena was about to do us dirty. Look, if I would have cast the Wormlet there, Arena was about to get us bad. And then I'm going to go ahead and just deal damage to the Hydra so they don't have a good block here to kill anything. Like, they can block the 12, they can trade with the 3/3 land, they can trade with Roxanne. And then we'll be left with our flipped land, Wormlets, and we can start turning other things into 3/3s. Oh. They blocked to keep the Hydra? Okay. I mean, maybe they have a way to pump it and kill us or something. I don't know. Double its counters? No. Alright, cool. Alright, we'll keep this. Alright. Well, we kind of know what we're playing up against here. You see that turn 1, it's usually mono black skeletons. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Alright, so we'll just have to make some early plays, keep as much damage off us as we can. When they play their, I guess we go ahead and do this. I was going to say, when they play their Corpses of the Lost, we want to kill that, obviously. Maybe I could have got by just waiting to kill the Corpses of the Lost, take 4. That wouldn't have been much better. Because if they don't, I was going to say, because if they don't have Corpses of the Lost, it'd have felt way worse. Which turns out they didn't have it, so there's that. Okay. So what's the other option here? We can kill this dude. They can't get it back until they have something to target. But then what? We just play Ghired. Ghired just dies. Probably end up playing that for 2 bodies. So yeah, let's go ahead and kill this. I'd rather just keep damage off of us for the time being till we figure out something better. Alright, so their hand is likely just a bunch of removal at this point. So I think we take our time here. Even if they just play like, what's her name here? Well, Gisa, that's exactly what I was thinking of, so that works. We can kill her on the following turn. If we kill her now, though, there's no chance for them to respond and them get anything from her. So yeah, we'll just kill her. Also can't bring back this Cult Conscript because they don't have any mana or anything, so that's fine. Well, they had another one, so ah well. If they have it, they have it. Nothing we're going to do about it then. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what do we do here? We had kind of a bad hand here, so I guess we just do this. Hope for the best. Pass the turn. Obviously, that's going to die. No surprise. I would expect nothing less. Wonder if they have go for the throats that can't actually target our other dude. I feel like that's the situation. Alright, GG's. Alright, I guess we keep it. Would have loved to have gone first with this one, but here we are. Okay, well, we'll try. Alright, it lived for a turn, so that's a start. Definitely didn't expect that. Don't expect it to get much further than that, but hey, it lived temporarily. Alright. No attacks. So this is going to be Orzhov Phyrexians. Okay. Actually a pretty strong deck. There's a couple of different ways to build it. Though, turns out I have not enjoyed that card in particular. I've played it in a few lists, and it didn't do a whole lot for me. Alright. I feel like... Yeah, no attacks. I feel like... Maybe I should have done Matter Weaver first, because I would have been... Yeah, I messed up. I should have done Matter Weaver first, because then I could have played... Oh, I could have done a bunch of stuff different, actually. Because Sentinel could have copied a token. This would have been 4 toughness to grow that. I mean, I don't know. That's tough. Definitely the wrong play, though. I definitely could have done that better. Sure, it's dead. Used a lot of removal there, so we're not upset about that at all. Like, that's totally fine. Yeah, I'll take it. You got it, friend. Alright, and then we got our 5th land that we need. Perfect. So now it's just... Let's go... here... into the Wormlet after the fact. So then we get to make a Golem. Yeah, that's probably what we want. I mean, I say that. Yeah, we'll make another Golem. I was going to say we could copy something else, but I'd rather have a creature. That makes the most sense. But it does say artifact token, so we could copy whatever. Yep, it's gone. Now, I'm hoping they're not, I was going to say, not going to have removal to a Bonehorde Dracosaur, because G-Bus, you know? So what's that, 8? 11? How much should we care about that? Not all that much, actually. Let's go ahead and just block here. Alright, this should work out okay. No attacks. We are at 9, so you have to be careful. I can start cycling these out of the graveyard, sacking a creature. Like, it can get real dicey real fast. Like, that can transform. Then they can bring this into play. Oh, they're 1 short, actually. So they can't do it this turn. That does matter. We're going to need some more blockers or some more life or combination thereof. Okay. That's not bad. Wait. We got a treasure. Did our treasure not grow our Wormlet? We got a point of life. Artifact enters the battlefield. Oh, no, that was the 1/1 Wormlet. Okay, never mind. It did. Okay. So let's go ahead and play this. I will... I almost feel like I want to draw and see if we find another 1 or 2 mana thing here first. Could be 3 mana as well. So yeah, let's do that. Not what we were hoping to see. Not what we were hoping to see. Do we just waste this land? Because we can't really do much else. Alright. Let's go ahead and pump. anything, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Okay. That might be useful. Alright. We're going to be pretty close to dead here. We did get a point of life, which is going to help. So, yeah. Turn that into a creature. And then everything we have is on blocking duty here. Because they're going to give everything Menace. And unfortunately, we only have 5, which happens to be an odd number, so that's not good for us, obviously. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you and you on this. We're going to put you and you on... Actually, we keep the Wormlet. We'll go here and here on this, I think. Yeah, and we take 8. We keep the Wormlet. We know we have at least 1 artifact coming in that can kill that. Alright, this seems fine. And we don't lose anything here because Dracosaur kills the thing. So, yeah, this is probably fine. Dracosaur first strikes. Alright. That seems solid. Alright. Oh, excellent. That's absolutely everything we want. So, sure. Love that. Gain another point of life, so go to 6. We can play this duder. Go to 7. And now we can even start making some attacks. So I will get in there with that. And then we can turn Treasure into a 3/3 to also gain another point of life and have more blockers, and we're good to go from here. Because now, even if they have a sweeper, we still have creature lands. We can turn Art of Treasure into creatures. Yeah, we're good. Survived a couple of big attack steps from the opponent. They had a pretty solid draw. Yeah, GG's, opponent. GG's. Sure? I'm not really totally sure how this is going to work, but why not? Okay. Oh, Cacophony Scamps. Boo. At least we've got a non-damage land there. Realistically, I should just kill the Scamp. I think when you have the opportunity and you can save something else, like you should just kill the Scamp like every time. Yeah, like here, I'm just blocking. Like, there's no reason not to. Next turn, I'll just play the Extruder. Like, that forces him to deal the damage to that, as opposed to us. Okay, that's actually not a bad little pickup there, all things considered. I mean, I don't expect it to live, but for now, it'll work. Alright. Wow, well, whatever they get next is going to be real big. And our Wormlet's way dead. Okay, well, that's something. Need some lands, deck. Or preferably an untapped white land, so we could do some Ghired things. Alright, I guess we attack with the rookie. I mean, I would have liked to have made an artifact, but no dice. Alright, so both of these are going to become 2/2s. I don't know why I feel like they have a way to pump both of these. Okay, Lightning Strike works. We're going to rage one of them. No blocks. They didn't try to get too crazy there. Alright. We'll attack. I mean, this is the best part about these vigilant creatures. We can at least still attack and have a blocker, so we can keep pressure going. Alright, what you got, friend? Yep, we're just on double blocking duty on that guy. Do we have another one? Okay, well, there's a rage incoming here. But that's okay. We'll take that exchange. At least it looked like they had a rage. Maybe they don't. Okay, they do. Yep. Okay, that actually is not too bad. They'll get a card here. We can very likely just kill something. Alright, so we're at 9. Oh, excellent. We'll lose a point, gain a point, but that's okay too. Alright, cool. We navigated that pretty well. Oh man, I wish we were on the play, but hopefully this works out. Alright, we'll start with a rookie. Okay, rookie stuck, so that's something. I feel like we're going to have to play the long game, probably with like an extruder or something. That's usually how we get out of these. I think that's where we're going to end up, unfortunately. Alright. Does this get countered? It does get countered. Okay, we'll attack. Now they have double blue. Alright. Now they still have the benefit of getting to play Wandering Emperor here. So we'll see what happens. And Igonjos for that matter. You know, Demolition Field this thing. Which I don't mind, because eventually, of course, we'd like to have the Thousand Moon Smithy go off. Oh, they're already using Farsight Ritual. So they're already testing other stuff that's not Memory Deluge. I assume it's a sweeper here, whatever it is they went and got. They do need another white mana, though. And as it stands, I don't really want to commit extra to the battlefield. Because they found their other white mana. So, how do we want to address this situation? Try to do this and see if we just get some extra damage in. Oh, Roxanne, that's interesting. Okay, sure. I mean, they can get the Roxanne off the top of our library anyway, which they'll probably do. And we're not even going to be that upset about it if it happens. Alright, end the turn. Oh, they're not going to do it. Okay, I thought they were. I thought there was a chance they would. So this definitely gets interesting, because now we know they kind of have to sweep the board. Right? Okay, that makes sense. And they are still just at 8. So we'll go ahead and draw. So we got the Roxanne. We have 5 mana. So I think we're going to just do this. Do this and kind of say, hey, if you got another sweeper, you got another sweeper. You know, let's see it. I mean, Wandering Emperor is still a thing here, because they could get rid of a 3 damage thing, and, you know, so... Ooh, that could be some damage too, though. Oh, we only have 1 red mana, though. That is a concern. You Wandering Emperor, then what do we do with that information? Wow. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I mean, we obviously have to let the Wandering Emperor happen. I'm just trying to figure out, like... Yeah, let's just get in there with everything. We'll lose the Salvager to the 2/2. They'll take 3, gain life. I guess the other trade-off could have been, I could have activated the land, but then I would have only had 1 open. I guess I could have put a map on. There's some things I could have done, but I'm going to assume they have a Wandering Emperor here. And I still have access to a Get Lost or whatever if we feel we need to. Oh, so they're going for that first. Interesting. Okay. Don't hate that. I'm assuming Wandering Emperor is now coming down. Nope, just to get lost. Okay, none of this progressed the way I thought it would. If I'm being real, this really didn't play out how I was anticipating. And they're at 5 now. If we do this, we have 3 open and we can't pay for no more lies. Oh, what does this need to look like, everybody? I mean, do we just leave this knowing they can... Ah, man. With them being so low on life, I don't really want to just waste any cards here is the problem. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're just going to play this. This lets us kill a 2/2 if nothing else. And then during their end step, we can turn a map into a golem. And draw a card. Okay, so they countered that. Then we're just going to go all the way on this thing then. I mean, we got what we wanted. We got an opening. So now, if they do it again, then we maybe attack with the creature land. We can play Roxanne to deal 2. Like, there's a few different options here. Alright, so they're going to Sunfall. Doesn't mean they don't have another counter. So we're going to have to still be a little careful here. I'm going to decline because they still have up the demolition field. I assume this will get countered, leaving them with 2 cards. And then we'll figure out what to do from there. Alright, that's what I thought. So, we know what we're looking at now. And we still have live damage we can draw. We have more extruders. We've got demolition fields. So, like, we're a long way from being in a ton of trouble here. Alright, so whether we like it or not, we kind of have to get them to use the demolition field on one of these. Then we can flip the Thousand Moon Smithy and start playing that game. I think they also know that and don't want to do it, but it's the thing they kind of have to do here, you know? Sure, let's get a white. Probably not going to use it. I'm likely just going to wait. Let's get a second red in case we do draw the Bone Horde Dracosaurs. Alright, get in there with this 1/1. It's a point that matters. Cool, we trade off for that. 1 for 1. Love it. You got it. End the turn. Oh, I meant to play a land. I forgot. Oops. That could come back to bite me for real. That's gonna suck. Alright. Let's go ahead and try to kill that. I don't think this is gonna work. They also got another demolition field, which is not good for us. So I still can't flip my Thousand Moon Smithy, which makes me very sad. This is another one like, again, we know what's up, but still kind of got to do it. This is Wandering Emperor time. Nope. I think they are playing a post-rotation build here, actually. Go ahead and get the Force. That's our last basic. We'll try to play Wormlets. We'll play this. I actually don't even want to get rid of anything, because if they were to get rid of the Wormlet, I wouldn't be able to flip the Thousand Moon Smithy. Oh, and they found another demolition field. Bruh, really? Oh, that's hurtful, man. What are the odds? Alright, let's try to get this down. Literally set that up just so I could try to make things happen on this turn. And opponent's like, nah, I got one more. But like I always say, if they draw it, right? There's nothing you can do. All right, opponent goes to 1. I think we just end the turn here. Okay. We can make a golem. We can draw a card. And that'll get us there. All right, cool. Yes, we will keep this. Yeah, we're going to go with this. Like, if we get to remove something with Extruder and pump and attack, that's awesome if we can get an untapped land on the next turn. But if we don't, we'll just play this because they have nothing we can target there. So, seems fine. Adversary. A card that will be going away soon. I think we want to keep fighting here, and we don't want them to be gaining life, so let's go like this. And attack. Alright, now if we can find some artifact makers, we can start really doing some stuff. Opponent, do you want to kill our wormlets? I would understand if you do. Add a line. Okay. Well, that is annoying. Not going to lie. What do we do here? What if we... I could sacrifice our wormlet, but I don't really want to do that. So I think this is what I'm going to do. No attacks. I mean, they could drop like 2 creatures here and then make it where blocking Adeline kind of sucks, but we'll see what happens. Now, I'm kind of hoping we could draw an untapped land, and then... Oh, vampire. That's weird. And then we could, like, play Ghired, make a token, copy the token, you know, do some shenanigans, but we'll see. Looks like they're not going to let us keep our Matter Weaver. Oh, no, they are. All right. So they did get the 2 creatures. Oh, they got more than 2 creatures. That's annoying. Oh, and they didn't even want to risk the attack there. Wow. Oh, boy. So we Ghired. Actually, man, do I just kill the Evangelist? Because that feels like a real thing. I mean, I could also... I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm doing this. I don't even know if this is the right thing to do, but I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to tap Ghired to copy this. And I'm going to tap this to copy this. And pass the turn. So if nothing else, I just have a bunch of blockers for a minute till we figure this out. And if we get to hold on to Ghired, then the following turn, we can play Salvager, copy. And that's a lot better. Ossification on our wormlet. Gosh, dang it. Yeah, that sucks. Looks like they don't want to put anything else at risk here, though, which is good for us. Alright, so we're just going to block. We're going to preserve our life total as best we can here. Oh, hey, wormlet. Good job, friend. Right on time. Right on time. Look at you. Look at you. We'll create it. It doesn't really matter. That's the same option right now. Alright, but then we get to copy a 3/3. And then we get to copy a 3/3. And now things are looking up. And we're at 28 life. Like, this is real now. Alright, you have a bunny corn. That's a lot. Big 7/7. We have a Death Touch Wormlet. We can pump our golems. Even our little ones. Yeah, we'll block. Actually, we don't even need to block there. We can block here. And here. And here. And here. And that's going to really shrink that bunny corn. Do I want to give up a 3/3 to just go ahead and kill? Yeah, I think we are. I think we're just going to block here too. Why not? Yeah, that's great. Okay. So now we get a few options. We get to attack. Probably just went ahead and blocked out a line last turn with the Wormlet. Not sure why I didn't really. Yeah, we're just going to attack with those two. I think that's all we need to do here. Excellent. Love to see that. Go ahead, put counters on our duders. And then, do we want to turn either of those? Nah, we just let those do their thing. We'll be fine with that. I was thinking I might want to turn... We'll have 1, 2, 3 left. Like this one that's going to die into a thing so I can just copy it. I think I do, actually. Let's save this one. I did that backwards. I should have saved one first, then put the counters on, but it's fine. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and copy this. Copy this. Copy this. Alright, and we're at 30 life. Bring that bunny corn on. We're going to quadruple block it. Alright, another Adeline. Sure, you got it. That's a little ambitious attack, opponent, but sure. Can we just attack for lethal next turn now? Activate the creature land. They block 2 4/4s, and they take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, that's plenty. Yep, we'll just attack with everybody. That's wild. I don't know if our life total ever even went below, like, 24 once we got there. Yep, got all the damage we need. Love to see it. Let's go. This is kind of a weird hand. I kept that very quickly, but now I'm looking at it. It's kind of just okay. It's not great. Like, if Rookie survives and we get a 3-mana Duder, then, like, you know, maybe. But generally speaking, it's not the craziest hand we've seen. Okay, that could maybe turn into something here. I mean, Sentinel can also just get countered here too, which is more likely. But we'll see. Alright, so they just want us to sack that. Fair enough. Alright, untap white source next turn might be what we're on the hunt for. So we can start making a parade of golems against this Esper Control pile. Alright, we're going to attack. Since we didn't draw the mana. And I don't want to do this pre-combat. Generally, I would try to put a counter on it. But I don't want to waste the mana with them possibly having a Siphon Insight. Okay, I was going to say waste the mana with them possibly having removal. The goal here, though, is going to be post-combat. Hopefully find a land, play Rookie most likely, and then try to set up one of these for next turn. I am a little surprised they didn't have the removal there, though. Alright. But that at least more kind of guarantees that we at least get the land. Because there's a chance if they responded by killing our creature, we wouldn't even get the land off the map. I'm going to go ahead and I guess put that here. I don't know. Ooh, another Smithy. We don't have a second white yet, though. So, sadly, I think that has to go to the graveyard. It would just be gumming up our hand, not really doing anything here. This has to be where Sentinel dies now, though. Oh, no, they have their own Sentinel. Fair enough. We can kill that, which is good. All right, they found a land. We also found a land. Not the one we wanted, but it is a land. What are we doing here? Trying to decide how I want to conserve my cards. And I think I need to play Roxanne here anyway. We'll just get the extra artifacts. I mean, we'll shoot that. They can kill our Sharp-Eyed Rookie. That's fine. Oh, they're not even blocking the Rookie. Okay. They must be planning on sweeping the board here. But that's alright. We at least got to set up some things, and that's what we wanted. Because the board's getting swept here, no matter what. Yeah, we knew that. Ooh, that's a fun turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 6 mana, though. So I guess we just gotta go here? Alright. And pass the turn. I mean, there's no way this 5/5 is going to survive by itself, I imagine, but it's all good. A little tough, too, that they already have Demolition Field, so we sort of know what that looks like at this point. If we flip our card, which we can't right now, so that's okay. Alright, that's kind of interesting. Go ahead and play 2. Since we know they're playing Shieldred's Edict, we'll at least get a choice, possibly, here. I think... I'm trying to think what... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play this now anyway. For a few reasons. It gives us stuff we can tap if we want to try to flip the Thousand Moon Smithy and force the play on their Demolition Field. It gives us the option to start potentially making other golems if we want to. So a few things open up there. Alright, are 3/3 dead? Nope, they have a Jace.
Educated in Phyrexians' ways.
Oh, so they're just going to mill us out here? Is that their game plan? We have 27 cards left. I'm going to decline that. Trying to think what this turn looks like. If we play Dracosaur here, and they just have another Jace, we lose 15 cards. Like, is that a winning outlet? I guess we just attack. Go ahead and play this. See what they got. Alright, Path of Peril works. Nothing too crazy there. Alright, and the turn. Kind of surprised they didn't do a little more with Jace. I thought they're playing there. Okay, well that's why they want to have a Jace, because they're just gonna get us here. That makes plenty of sense, right? They get to play a Planeswalker, and they get, I don't know, a Bonehorde Dracosaur from us. Alright. I think we have to mulligan this. That's not nearly... Well, this is even less aggressive, so maybe I messed up here. Actually, I'm pretty sure I messed up here. Could have got away with the other hand, but here we are. Alright, that's a dude we can at least kill. That's something. Get a little value here. Asha's Welcome. That kind of forces our hand a little bit. You know what? Let's just do it. Pass the turn. I want to keep that in case I want to start making golems. But I assume they'll get at least one card here. Okay, well, Deep Cavern Bat. That's tough. There goes our Get Lost. Okay, that didn't end up as bad as we were concerned about. So let's attack. Get an artifact. Go ahead and play this. And then we'll just have our 1-2 combo of the Sentinel of the Nameless City being an artifact producer for our extruder here. Yep, you got it. Creature and a card? That would make a lot of sense. Ah, Welcoming Vampire. That's another card that goes away soon. Alright. Fortunately, all of our things are bigger than 3 power. Well, that's not true. Matter Weaver isn't. Alright, let's turn one of these into a 3/3. And let's copy some golems. Then try to make this into a 3 power. Alright, that's enough for them to give. Yeah, so this is interesting. The deck worked, honestly, but I think we're looking for something that can either make an additional, preferably artifact creature, or something that can gain us more life, right? Because I'll admit, there were times that like Bonehorde Dracosaur and Roxanne were both kind of cool, but I felt like if these 4 cards would have been like, let's say another Matter Weaver and 3 of something at 2 mana that could gain us life, probably would have been a better option for us. So if there's something like gain life when creatures come into play, or when artifacts come into play, or something like that, I think that could benefit us in a couple more matchups. And just turning these into probably like another Thousand Moon Smithy, another Matter Weaver, and like I said, 2 of something else, I think is probably going to be your best bet. Because there's just a lot of times we don't get to these. Now, don't be wrong, they were both solid when we got them late in the games we did get them. But I also question, like, would we have been better off if we just got another Smithy, all right? Or would we have been better off if we were just making more creatures with the Matter Weaver? Like, I don't know that answer, but it feels like the answer is yes, that's the case. So that's the way I would lean. Maybe looking for, maybe even a couple more artifacts that are 2 mana. Because I think that's the only thing. You want to make sure you're hitting stuff on turn 2 to set up turn 3. Because we have so many things at 3 already. We're talking about Salvager, Matter Weaver, Sentinel, and Ghired are all 3 mana. We really need to make sure we hit something on 2. That's the goal, right? So, I don't know. I feel like I maybe need to put some thought into some other things that could fit in there. Because you don't get to play, like, Gala Greeters anymore, right? That's gone. We could play something like Tough Cookie, maybe? For those of you who don't know what that is, I'll bring that up on here. Like, that's a thing that could go in that slot. It's not stellar, but it does give you a food that the extruder can turn into a 3/3. It gives you a couple of life off of a wormlet if it's out there. Also an interesting thing that I guess you could turn a food into a 4/4 artifact creature and then play something with Matter Weaver. I guess that's an option. So, like, I don't know. There's some weird things you could probably do, but that would be my guess of where we want to go. If we weren't playing Bonehorde Dracosaur and Roxanne, I would say 1 more Smithy, 1 more Matter Weaver, 2 more Tough Cookie, I think would be the way I would go. Because the life gain is going to be good against the Boros Tokens deck. It's going to be good against Mono Red. It's another thing, again, you could fight, you could copy, you could turn it into a golem, right? So it allows you to do a few different things by having that extra artifact as well. So I don't hate it. I think it's pretty neat. Again, just something I would think about. A bunch of people probably already have Tough Cookies too, because they were in a few different decks the past couple of seasons. So something to think about. Like, this was really fun. These cards worked. But I do think possibly the Tough Cookies could be good enough to getting us where we want to go. But who knows? Anyway, this is the list we're going to put up for everybody. But again, keep those notes handy. We're going to go 4 Teething Wormlet, 4 Get Lost, 4 Extruder, 4 Sharp-Eyed Rookie, 2 All-Tech Matter Weaver, 4 Sandstorm Salvager, 3 Sentinel of the Nameless City, 3 Ghired, 3 Thousand Moon Smithy, 2 Bonehorde Dracosaur, 2 Roxanne, or just turn the 2 Roxanne into a Matter Weaver and a Thousand Moon Smithy as well, and just keep the Bonehorde Dracosaur. Also reasonable. A Plains, a Mountain, 2 Forests, 4 Copperline Gorge, Carplusian Forest, 2 Inspiring Vantage, 4 Brushland, Razor Verge Thicket, and 3 Restless Prairie. And as a reminder, if you're looking for other decks that are rotation ready, that you don't have to waste wildcards on because they won't be rotating, you'll be good to go, you can just check that link that is somewhere. The card's up there. Like, you can check it out. And you can also go see another video that we just put up that it played Synthesizer and made really good use of it. So if you're looking for something down that road, check out the next video. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.